So I just recorded, okay, making sure. I just recorded this other video explaining my dream from last night, but I'm really not enjoying the quality of the video, and I keep making really bad quality ones, so I want to reattempt this one. Anyways, I'm just gonna get straight into the dream, and I have to go pick up my kids soon, so now I'm running really low. I'm gonna try to say this fast, and I'm gonna miss out on details, but whatever. So, dream starts off, or at least the memory of my dream starts off where I'm watching this person, and this person is being surrounded by a lot of people watching them, and it's all like everyone's holding their breath in a way. And as my dreams usually are, I was omnipresent, I guess. Is that the right thing? I was looking into the perception of the crowd, into the person, and then I had the perception of all of the people. But then at the same time, none of them, because I was just watching everything. I was just observing everything like I do in my dreams most often. But this person, because I was originally looking from a facial point of view and a front point of view, and it looked like they were going to hurt another being and like stab them. And all of a sudden, this person, the perception flipped or something, and they ended up stabbing themselves. And from the point of view, from looking straight on at their faces, it looked like they stabbed someone else. But then I stepped into their own eyes in a way, and then I saw that there was a mirror placed right in front of them. So the mirror reflected that they stabbed themselves, and the whole crowd was in shock pretty much. And it was just really strange because the mirror was the thing that totally altered the perception. And they inside knew their intention, and they knew they were hurting themselves, but the outside looked like they were hurting somebody else. And so it was really weird though, because I'm trying to recall exactly what this person looked like or who it was, and I can't really remember the gender or even details, but in the dream, this person felt very familiar, and it felt like a part of myself in a way, or at least someone that I really loved or something like that. But then the next scene, this one made me feel really uneasy when I woke up, but the next scene was it was like a huge community or like a city gathering in this giant room, and they were all looking up at these television monitors watching a news broadcast or something. It was very political to me, and they were watching either just the head officials pretty much speak and inform them of their current state or whatever was happening. And this is funny because I don't follow politics. I don't care about politics for the most part. And so it was very political. And I just remember that there was an image that was shown on the television screen and some words spoken. But all of the people, when this image was shown, they freaked out, and they all started running, and they went berserk, and they were trying to get out of this room, and it was they were all in survival mode like animals, and there was only one door to get in. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was just one door on one side of the building or the room, and they all were running and trying to get out of it, and everyone was getting trampled, and people were getting killed, and it was like a war. And I immediately thought, because I was watching the crowd and I was watching the news broadcast people or whatever it was, and I immediately thought, why would they show an image like that and expect everyone to remain calm? Because once they started running, the news broadcast people saw that they caused a huge problem and were trying to tell everyone to stop, and I was like, don't you see your ignorance? Like, you caused these people to just consume fear, because the image you showed was so fearful. And from a point of view of just seeing an image like that flash in front of your eyes, of course you would pretty much just get into survival mode and try to run. But I don't remember the image exactly. I just recall it felt like something like a bomb, or like that they knew that they were about to be endangered. And so yeah, the minute I thought that what was this news broadcast, what were they doing, couldn't they see their fault and all of this stuff, there was another door that magically appeared on one side of the room walls. And so that helped ease out the crowd, so that they can like not all try to fit through one door pretty much. And after this was accomplished, I mean, people were still getting trampled and hurt, but it made it a lot easier to have this other door opened. But after this, I remembered that I was supposed to find this woman, and a lot of like frauds, like okay, how do I say this? A lot of characters would come up to me, and they were trying to pretend to be this woman, but I knew when she came to me that it would, like, I knew I would know her. And eventually she did come to me, and I do remember the details very vividly of her. She had a very thin face, and she had red hair. It was long and like wavy, and she was a thinner, like tall looking woman. And I don't know exactly why I needed her, and I didn't know why I had to communicate with her, but I knew it was essential to move forward or something like that. But yeah, so I eventually found her. I think she came to me. Yeah, I'm not sure. But then the next scene was I was in a desperate situation where I was pretty much homeless, and I needed a room, or like a place to rest my head. And my friend knew someone that had a room available. And the room in the house was very eclectic and like youthful looking, and it was like this gypsy girl that was living there. But I ended up feeling super deceived by her, because I enjoyed talking with her, and we instantly connected, and I agreed to live there with her. And then right as I agreed, she's like, okay, well, you can take my room because I'm leaving. And I felt, like I said, I was very deceived and hurt by her, because I was like, the biggest reason why I wanted to agree to live here was to be in proximity with you, to connect with you, and she was leaving. And like I said, I was just very astonished that she would do something like that and not even bring it up. I feel like that part of the dream may not have a lot of like meaning, but I remember it very clearly, and I remember like what the room looked like and what the girl looked like. And yeah, I'm sure I'm leaving out a lot of details, but honestly, when I woke up, I felt like really uneasy about the whole, like, I just remembered so vividly the person stabbing themselves, and then the room with like thousands of people like trying to get out, and how they were getting trampled and suffocated. And yeah, I made a video of the dream from the night before that too. It was very strange, but I haven't uploaded it yet. I'm still thinking about doing that. But also, I want to say the past few months, I've been having this really strange thing, and I'm not sure if I said this on here yet or not, but I've been having this thing where as I drift off into dream state, I recollect and I briefly view all of these dreams I've had from years upon years, and I can't ever figure out what came first or when these occurred, but it's all, an analogy could be like, I feel like I'm walking down a hallway and there are all these little pictures, and I like walk down and go, oh, there's that one, and I get glimpses into these past dreams, and it's like just the view and the glimpse of it, I download it somehow and I understand, oh, that's what happened in that dream. And it's really weird because I know some of them are like from when I was a little girl, and some of them I'm really curious because I don't know when they happened, and I just see them, and but by the time I like see them and like download them into my memory, I reach the end of the hallway, and by that time I fall into the actual dream state. But like during this process, I'm lucid the whole time because I'm not even asleep yet. It's just like visions and memories, and it's really hard to describe, but sometimes I question, I'm like, is this a part of the dream? But at the same time, it happens every night, and I'm so conscious of it, and I'm so aware, and I also, like, there's this feeling, like, are some of these a part of a past life, all of these memories, or are these just past dreams? But I mean, what's the difference, you know? Past life versus dream. I mean, we're just trying to wake up from this dream, so yeah. But it's funny when I don't focus on my dreams too often, like I'm still pretty connected with it, and that's a relief for me because that's like my escape in a way. I really enjoy dreaming and analyzing and just recollecting my dreams and my visions. But yeah, so there's that, and I think I'm gonna try to make upload another video soon updating you guys on my life and some of the decisions I've been making, and I guess I can tell you, but like my last job, because I quit my other jobs, but the one I have right now, today, on the Friday the 13th, I told my boss that I think I'm deciding to go to Argentina, so I pretty much like put in my 2 weeks, but you know, it's like a little more than, it's a bit more than that. But yeah, so like I pretty much am quitting with this one too, and my boss handled it really well, and she was really open. She's like, good for you, you're young and like you have a lot of opportunity. And I was just like, dang. But yeah, so like things are coming to a close here, and it's really intense, and maybe that's why my dreams have been like this lately. But yeah, so my life is definitely going in a certain direction right now, and yeah, I'll let you know about that next time you see me.